Come with us on a journey into the unknown, the unexplained, and the unbelievable. We will test your senses and challenge your beliefs. A world where science and religion clash. Or do they? You will meet real people and hear real stories, but you will not believe. You will witness strange sights and hear strange sounds, but you will not believe. This is the New England Ghost Project. Welcome to the nightmare.
Guten Tagen, everyone. Welcome to Ghost Chronicles Next Generation. I am me, the Van Helsing, Von Van Helsing.
Von Van Helsing.
Von Van Helsing, the terror of the show. Yeah, I certainly am. Anyway, with me, Fräulein Blondie Bombshell. Welcome.
Good evening. Good evening, everyone.
Was it good?
I am not going to do the whole German thing.
Guten
I'm
Tagen
sorry.
is afternoon.
Right? I have no idea.
Guten Morgen is morning.
Okay.
So what's night? Guten
Nacht.
Nacht. Guten Nacht.
Nacht.
Yeah, nut. That's a lot of nuts.
Anyways.
So anyways, welcome to our Halloween edition of Ghost Chronicles Next Generation. So
Yes. Happy Halloween.
And
we're in our military steampunk, courtesy of Van Helsing or Van Helsing Jr.
Yeah.
He just doesn't know.
Van Helsing 2, as they used to call.
Van Helsing do.
How about a double shot?
Yes. Yes. So happy Halloween. This is, we are coming up really fast on 2 years, Ghost Chronicles Next Generation. This is show number 23.
Is it really?
It is. It is, yeah.
Or it could be 24 if it was a leap year. I'm just saying.
Not quite.
No?
Not quite.
No.
Not quite.
Anyways, this is really exciting for us. And if you would like to join in and join us, you can go into the Toginet or the Parrots chat room and leave your obscene comments there.
No obscene. No
I'm
obscene.
sorry.
Be nice to us.
Right. So, here's a show. I mean, our set.
Isn't the set great?
Anne did a lot of nice work on it. We've got this lovely ghost and this other ghost and this skeleton and this creature from Scream? Screech? Scream, Screech?
Scream?
Screamy Screech?
Freddy. That's a Freddy Scream, I think.
All right, whatever.
He's creative.
Where'd you get him anyways?
Oh, I got him on clearance.
Yeah. I know Clarence. So anyways, we're kind of excited. We're having a lot of fun, and we're already coming up for plans for next year's as well.
Yes.
So
yes, we are.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
And if you like our garb, feel free to comment on the .Facebook page and let us know what you think.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, and we have our chat open. TJ is manning our chat room tonight. Thank you, TJ.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully, hopefully somebody's watching.
Right.
Listening.
Anyways, we have a really neat show because we've got a lot of kind of cool stuff we're going to do.
Yes,
and
we
of course, you remember this is live.
Yes. Live, all the time, live.
We don't know what's going to happen ourselves.
We just really know.
Right, we don't.
We never know.
Right.
You
So
know,
stay
at this
tuned.
point, you know us well enough, you can expect pretty much anything out of us.
Right.
So, yeah.
So before we go to our cemetery trip, and we actually have a commercial break.
We do?
Yes.
How do we, what are we doing?
Look into my eyes.
Really?
You are getting tired. You are getting really tired. You are getting mucho tired. That's not even German. Yes.
Are you trying to put our audience to sleep?
Yes, you love
They're
this show.
already asleep.
You love this show.
Okay.
You love this show. You love this show. So send your money to P.O. Box 4, and we'll send you 10 pounds of dried egg so that when the zombie apocalypse comes, you'll have your egg powder.
Apocalypse.
That's what I said. Yeah. Apocalypse.
Apocalypse?
Yep.
What, did the voice of God just ask us something?
Yeah, apocalypse.
Okay.
And so if you send your donations here to Ghost Chronicles Next Generation, we will send you 10 pounds of dried egg.
Don't pay any attention to him.
That you'll be survived.
Don't pay any
zombie.
attention.
Well, hey, I want my dry eggs for the zombie apocalypse.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So.
All right. So.
Should we have cemetery
I
tripping?
think that we should move
Save
along
Save my butt.
and not listen to you say apocalypse all night long, or whatever that is you're saying. Yes, we would like to move on. We have a very special Halloween cemetery tripping.
Is that like Appalachian Now, the movie?
No. Okay, so Russ, if you can play cemetery tripping before Ron gets any further off track, please.
Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome to Cemetery Tripping, where I will feature a different cemetery in each episode that I hope you will seek out and enjoy as much as I do. As an avid taphophile, or lover of tombstones, I spend a lot of time in the local New England area in the beautiful and historic cemeteries we have here. The stones here are like no others, and I have literally thousands of pictures of the intricate and symbolic carvings found on them. You can see my pictures on Facebook by doing a search for Cemetery Tripping. Today, I would like to take you to Old Burying Point in Salem, Massachusetts, the oldest cemetery in Salem and the second oldest known cemetery in the country, created in 1637. What can I say about a cemetery that is situated in one of the most historically rich cities in the state? Given the tragic saga of the witch trials which occurred here in the late 1600s, it is a place that resonates with spirits and sorrow. It is located on Charter Street next to the Witch Trials Memorial and contains many famous individuals such as Jonathan Corwin and John Hawthorne, who were judges in the Salem witch trials, Samuel Bradstreet, who was a governor of Massachusetts, and many more interesting historical figures. The traditional death's head of most old New England cemeteries are present here, but also some fantastic, morbid carvings typical of the Puritan era. The stone of Timothy Lindahl from 1698 features a full-body skeleton and an angel with a scythe. There is a rare heart-shaped three-panel carving for the three children of Thomas Mould, Constable of Salem, the grave of Deliverance Parkman, a merchant, showing interesting carvings of double soul effigies, one in cherub style and one in skull style, and numerous graves featuring death's head carvings with crossbones above them. There is also the grave of Mayflower passenger Captain Richard Moore, who died in October 1686. I visited this cemetery on a raw and rainy day in October, which seemed fitting. The winding path which leads through the cemetery often contained grave markers right in the center of it, standing like lonely sentinels over the resting place of their deceased. I found one marker off in a corner of the cemetery all by itself, another under a bush covered with ivy, an entire family plot around a huge, gnarly oak tree, almost as if someone knew the stones would be sheltered forever from the elements. However, this cemetery is surrounded by the city, and the sight of graffiti on a wall overlooking these centuries-old graves reminded me of this fact. Many of the victims of the witch trials were not given gravestones and were buried in unmarked graves near the site of their hanging. Abutting the cemetery is the Salem Witch Trials Memorial, which is a contemplative, peaceful site that contains 19 stone benches, each engraved with the name of the victim and how they died. On the day that I walked through this solemn memorial, each bench had a few colorful flowers scattered across it, with rain shining off the granite. It made me stop and think of how horribly these innocent people suffered. When you visit here, as you enter the memorial, stop and look down at the granite and brickwork. Here you will see actual selected transcripts from the trials of the victims with their professions of innocence. When you visit Salem, this is a site that should be high on your list of things to see. There is plenty of metered parking near the cemetery, and if you are there for the day, there is also a parking garage. Give yourself plenty of time to read the stones and visit the memorial, and be glad that you do not live in a village where the tales of a few teenage girls caused everyone to believe that the devil was real, close at hand, and acting in the real world, and little more than a sideways glance could seal your fate. So, where else would you go on Halloween but Salem, right?
Cemetery.
There you go.
Yeah.
A cemetery in Salem.
You know, I actually got to tell you a story. Years ago, we did a 4-part series for WNDS News. It was Halloween was on a Thursday, So the entire month of August, every Thursday, we would go out to a different haunted place and take WNDS News with us. And then it ended up on Halloween at Old Hill Burial Ground. That's much better. Old Hill Burial Ground in Newburyport.
Okay.
And it's a really, really spooky place. And but we got there, and Maureen was there, of course, and she's a medium.
Yes.
And so we're there, and she's saying, this place is really dead. I mean, it was dead. There was no activity going on. So we actually took, we went on to one of the crypts, and she took her tarot cards out and put them on the crypt, and we had a crystal ball, and we're trying to raise the spirit, I guess you would say.
Okay.
Yeah, so. And eventually, I ended up going around and found this grave that was kind of, decrepit.
Yes.
There was holes in it. You could actually see the bones in it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I could actually see the skull. I reached in and touched the skull.
You would.
And when I came
He
out,
would.
I
Yes, he
accidentally
would.
smelled my
No.
fingers.
Nice.
Yeah, and that appeared on TV. So
Class.
yeah, classy.
Keep it
yeah.
classy, Ron.
By the way, it smells like chicken. If anyone
Keep it
knows.
classy.
So that was my blush hat.
You made me lose my hat.
I know.
It's hard to keep. It's hard enough to keep it on, man.
Yeah, sorry.
They didn't make hats for girls, I guess. So.
Mine's
What
only
can I
one.
say?
Anyways, so this is, you do look good in that. I really have to admit that.
Why, thank you. Thank you, doctor.
So next year, maybe we could go to a cemetery, and I think John gave a suggestion about going to a cemetery. We could
Yes.
go and get this crypt, right? And then you could put on this white flowing gown, and you could lay on the crypt. And
Really?
You could put flowers all around you, and you could hold a black rose.
That's my whole role in the whole show.
And then we'll chant.
We'll chant. What shall we chant?
I don't know. How about
Oh, I forget.
Pax,
Pax, Sax,
Sarax,
Varax, Ola, Noah, Nostra.
and we'll let you know. We'll let you know what that means.
You'll find out more about that in a little
later
while.
on in the show.
Yes,
But-
yes. Yeah.
So, anyways,
So we were going to talk about witches.
We
Since
were.
of course it's Halloween.
right, but we
Think of
couldn't
Halloween.
find them. They killed them all off. Especially with that new
I
movie that's
know.
out, The Witch
Yeah,
Hunter
I
or
know.
Witch Killer or Witch
The Witch Hunter.
Hunter, right?
Oh,
Yeah, it's a new movie that's out with Denzel.
cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
So-
Our crew member Sam just got done watching that movie.
Yeah.
She gave it 2 thumbs up.
Was it 2 thumbs up, Sam, or was it
All right.
2 thumbs up?
She's in the
2
audience.
thumbs up.
She's
Cool.
in the audience.
All right.
So we have all these witches, okay? So the witch ended up in Halloween, and there's all kinds of witches from all kinds of places.
So which witch are we going to talk about?
Which witch are we going to talk? Which witch? So recently at Spirit Quest.
Wait a minute.
What?
I'm looking in the monitor,
Yes.
and I'm looking at the background, and we had a ghost, a skeleton.
I think we're missing something.
What the hell happened to Sam? I mean, what is he?
Freddy?
Freddy? Was that it? I thought it was Scream, Freddy.
It's a Freddy scream.
Freddy Scream. What'd you do to him?
I don't know.
This could be paranormal. We're going to actually
have to
we'll have to
investigate
investigate this,
We'll
right?
have to investigate
You know what?
this,
I have
yeah.
a ghost radar, which is, for those who don't know, it's a nice app you can get for your intelligent phone. It's either free or you can spend the 99 cents and get the deluxe version. And we're going to have this thing running during the show. So if Screech or Sammy or whatever his name shows
Okay.
up, it'll show up on here. And then we'll know where it was.
All right.
And being Van Helsing,
Okay.
I'll drive a
Sure,
steak
sure.
through its hot, and
Right,
life
okay.
will go on. So speaking about Marie
right.
Laveau,
How did we get on to Marie Laveau?
I don't know.
Okay, so I do want to talk about Marie Laveau because I did a presentation this year at Spirit Quest
did?
about witches'
It was
graves.
darn good, too.
Of course. Well, thank you very much. You weren't even in the room. But anyways.
Well, I multitask.
So, I did
I
this
astral
presentation
projected.
on witches' graves. And so one of my favorite witches from this presentation was Marie Laveau. Now, Marie Laveau was the voodoo queen, basically, in New Orleans. And back in the 1800s, later 1800s, and she had a huge following. She brought voodoo. Voodoo is the religion. Hoodoo is the magic.
Really?
She brought it mainstream. And she
So who do
learned.
voodoo?
She learned. There's Marie on the screen there.
Yes, she is.
And Marie was not only, a practicing witch of the hoodoo persuasion. She was also a very devout Catholic. Who knew?
As most witches were.
Who knew?
Did you know that?
Honestly, yeah.
It's true.
The more I learn about witches, the closer I see
A correlation?
the correlation between Catholicism, especially, and pagan, voodoo. Okay, we can lose Marie. So many of those witch, we can lose Marie Laveau, please. Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
So many of those, pagan, practices. So anyway,
Like for St. Michael, they pray to St. Michael,
Yeah,
just as the Catholic Church does.
yeah.
And, yep.
they have a whole. I have this fantastic book, and I just have to give this book a plug.
What is it?
Okay, this is
Voodoo? You do voodoo.
this is Voodoo Hoodoo. Okay, by Denise Alvarado, and Denise was actually a guest on our show a few years ago.
She was?
Yes, she was. Yes, she was. We talked to her about this very book.
Remember, I'm 110.
110, it fades quick. So the really neat thing I liked in here is that she talked about, all the saints and who they correlate to.
Yeah.
And they have Loas, which are gods, which are, well, not gods, but they're ancestors and they're spirit guides. And the thing also with the voodoo religion is, again, you have a trinity. You have the three. You have God. You have Bon Dieu, who is...
Bon Jovi?
Oh, my God. I can't take you anywhere. You have Bon Dieu, who is good God. And then you have your Loas, and then you have ancestors. And voodoo is actually all about healing. It's a healing practice, just like a pagan, being a witch. Also, they're very big about the healing. So they have that same, they have the Trinity like the Catholic people do.
Sure.
They have their saints, their ancestors, and they revere and honor their ancestors. Okay. So, and the thing about Marie Laveau is that she was... for her people. She advocated for her people. She was a hairdresser, but she was also a legal advocate for her, the French Creole people. So one of the things that...
Do you know she's buried in a Catholic cemetery?
She is. I'm getting there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm psychic, so it just comes out. I have to speak it.
Marie is actually buried St. Louis Cemetery number 1. And this is a cemetery that is definitely on my bucket list. And people always ask me, what cemetery do you really want to see? I want to see Marie Laveau's crypt. And I do have a picture of it floating around somewhere. Sorry, Russ, I forgot about that other one.
That's
all
right, Russ.
This is one of the things that I would really like to see.
Do you know they closed
in
it,
New
right?
Orleans.
You can't see it anymore.
You can't?
No, because it's loaded with graffiti.
Well, someone snuck in and painted it pink.
That was one
And
time,
I think
yeah.
that was the final straw, and they had to restore it. There it is there, not pink.
Oh, that's good.
Not pink. And they had to restore it. Now my hair's probably a mess. So,
Such a deal.
at any rate, so Marie Laveau. So one of the things that they did, and that I'd like to share tonight, is they would do spells, obviously. They had all kinds of spells. But they also made a thing called a gree-gree.
Excuse me?
A gree-gree.
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 I thought that was the guy from Star Wars. In the canteen?
So tonight, I'd like to share with you a spell to create
do the spell?
a gree-gree. am.
You are?
I am. And I have all, we have to move this stuff though.
Fraulein, yeah, is going to do a spell. This should be interesting. So we're going to move everything off of here?
I'm just
Including my
going to move
poison drink?
these.
Do I have to move my drink?
Okay, nope, you can leave your poison drink right there.
Okay, my glasses?
Okay, you can move your glasses.
My watch.
I'm going to
You are
take my
getting
nifty
tired.
difty little thing apart here. Okay.
Tired. Okay, enough. Sorry.
Okay.
What is it? Ghost Red, I see. Nothing. Okay. Everything's good. We haven't found Screech
Okay.
Freddy or whatever yet, but it will.
All right.
Okay.
I have a basket of goodies, and we do have a question in the chat before I dive into this.
Yes,
If
we do.
voodoo is all about healing, why is voodoo usually represented in movies as causing someone pain by voodoo dolls? The voodoo dolls
Why
are
is
actually
witches evils in movie?
right, and it's the same. It's the same thing.
crap.
The witch is always evil. The witch is always bad.
The Ouija board's bad.
All of it's bad.
Yeah.
But the thing with the voodoo dolls is the voodoo dolls were actually used. It's also like a gree-gree. It was a talisman, and it was a charm, and it was used not. It was not supposed to be used for, evil purposes. A lot of the ingredients, like I'm going to put in this gree-gree bag tonight, could be put in a voodoo doll as well.
Gree bag?
Yeah, I'm going to do a bag.
Okay.
I'm going to put it in a bag. Okay, so I got my little basket here.
You
all
want
right.
any dolls?
I don't have a voodoo
Couldn't
doll.
borrow one from your husband?
I am not. My husband doesn't have.
Oh, okay. Just curious.
Stop it.
Whatever.
Stop it. You're terrible. All right, I need my little cheat sheet, okay? All right, so the first thing
Yep.
that we have to do is we have to set up an altar,
Okay.
okay?
I'm all for that.
And this is my friend Kelly Spangler, who has also been on the show many times. You always start with your altar. So we're gonna do, I'm losing my hat again. Again, no bobby pins, folks. But anyways, so.
No, we're living on the edge here.
We're
Ghost Chronicles
we're
Next
just
Generation.
crazy here,
Yeah.
all right? So you have to set up your altar,
Yep.
and we're gonna go. All right.
Is that a truffle dish?
We're gonna go. I would put sherbet in this. I
Oh,
think.
sure, but that's what I was thinking
Okay.
of, yeah. Just
All right.
Wrong word.
So we're gonna. You read this counterclockwise, okay? And we're gonna have
What do you
our
mean you read this?
four elements, okay?
Yeah.
Air, earth, fire, water. Okay.
Oh, just like my spell that I make
Yes.
the ghost appear.
Yep, they stay again. There's those same earth elements. Okay, so up the top of our little altar, we're going to have representative of air. Okay.
Yep.
And we have incense. I have a little incense cone.
Cool.
Hopefully, all the sprinklers won't come down
We're not
upon
going
us.
to light it, are we?
Yeah, it'll be all right.
Really?
These go off heat. Okay. All right. All right, we have our candle, okay,
So make sure you write this down,
for
Kitty.
fire, all right?
Yep.
Oh, disclaimer, okay, I'm not a witch, I don't claim to be a witch, and if you do anything dumb at home, that's your fault, not mine, okay?
That's debatable.
That's the disclaimer. So if you want to all do this spell at home, I'm not being held responsible, all right, for what
Right.
happens to you, okay?
Right. Absolutely.
I'm barely flying by the seat of my own pants here. Okay, so, all right, and over on the left, we're going to have water.
Okay.
Okay,
We have water?
water.
Ah.
All right,
Water.
water, water, water. All right, Poland Springs.
Yep.
Okay, and down the bottom,
Yep.
we have,
Pack, sack, sarax.
we're not
Hold
saying
on,
that in
no,
this,
Okay.
cemetery dirt.
Really?
Yes.
Wait a minute. What do you mean cemetery
Yes,
dirt?
I did. Oh, yes, I did.
Where did you get this cemetery dirt?
I borrowed a little
Aye, it's not a
cemetery
word.
dirt
Yeah.
from Central Cemetery across the street.
Uh-huh.
Okay. My in-laws very graciously, okay, loaned me a little bit of cemetery dirt.
Are we talking
I
about live or dead
asked-
in-laws?
No, they're buried there. My dear in-laws,
So who did you
Dawn and
ask?
Lorraine Kerrigan, who I stood at their grave this morning and I said, please, I hope you don't mind if I take a couple of spoonfuls of dirt on the top of your grave next to your mom and your angel, and I'm sure that they would laugh their butts off at me and say, yeah, go ahead, Ann.
You're going to
Okay.
hell for this, you know.
All right? What?
You're going to hell for this.
No, I'm not. Okay. All right, so now we have all our okay, So we have our little altar. I'm just going to light my little candle. It's a tea light. Don't sweat it, Russ. It's okay. Okay. We're going to light our little incense. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that represents the air. Hopefully it'll burn.
Close enough.
Okay. Okay,
You
so
do
that's
that
our
someday.
air. We have a fire, our air, our water, and our earth, and our cemetery dirt.
Cool.
Okay?
Yep.
We need red flannel, all right?
Wait a minute. Red flannel.
Well, it's flannel and it has some red in it.
Wait a minute. Look at that.
What? We got a
The
ghost?
battery's been completely drained. What? Seriously.
Okay.
Switch the thing on there.
Wow.
Look at that. Whoop.
Oh,
Whoop. There we go. Up above the thirds. There you go. It's
Okay.
drained.
all right.
And that was, I just charged it.
All right, I'm nervous about this incense.
I'm really nervous too.
Okay?
I'm getting
All right.
scared in.
Okay. So, all right, that's better. Okay, incense. Okay. So now we have the rest of our ingredients for our gree-gree. We
Okay.
have 50 black pepper seeds, okay?
You counted them?
I counted them twice.
Are you seriously?
All right, so 50 black pepper seeds in the middle. Here we go. Of course I counted them.
This is very much like my
all right, it's
my
just
spell.
like a cooking show, right?
This is just like my spell that I
It
make
is
the ghost
similar to
appear.
your cell.
Yeah.
Spell. Okay.
Maybe they'll
we
make
have spice.
Screech appear.
We-
Is there a special brand that we use, or is
Screech.
it just
This is McCormick.
McCormick?
Okay.
Top line.
Spice.
I
We're
like
going to
that.
use cinnamon because
Right.
it smells really
Right.
nice. Smells really nice, right?
Oh yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Cinnamon stick.
Yep.
I know you're all on the edge of your seats at home.
This
We
is
need.
good quality stuff. This isn't the store brand stuff.
Okay.
That's McCormick brand.
We have. It's supposed to be lodestone, but we're using. Oops.
No, I bought you Lodestone.
This is lodestone.
Yes.
Okay. Lodestone.
Cost me $3 for that.
Okay. Ooh.
Which you owe me, by the way.
Van Helsing. Thank you.
Although
Okay.
You did give me macaroni.
Oh, yeah, I did. Okay, so we have lodestone, which
Yep.
is like kind of a magnetic gemstone, okay?
Yep.
And
You can get that at like a New Age store that sells gems
Yep.
and crystals.
by the way, I forgot to tell you, Van Helsing had a really, really, really terrible day today, okay?
I did.
And as it so happens,
I did.
what kind of gree-gree am I making?
I don't know what kind of
A
greenery.
good luck gree-gree.
Really?
So this
Cinnamon flavor too.
is going to change your luck, okay? All right, so now I'm putting in some parsley, which is
I'm getting hungry.
flakes of dried herbs. You could use, if you didn't have, you want to use some kind of green herb, okay? Now we're going to do some crumbs of moldy bread.
What?
And I have to
What
tell
you
you,
rooting for?
I have to tell you, in my house, this is not hard to find, all right? Okay? Crumbs of moldy bread, all right?
We're
Look,
gonna
I'm
end up with mice, you know,
I'm
by the
just
time
like
the show is
Emerald
over.
over here. Okay, we need a wisp of hair.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
And because this recipe is for you,
Huh?
yeah, this recipe is for you.
What?
I
Excuse
need
me?
some hair.
Wait a minute.
No, just come here.
From my
Just-
head?
Just from your
Oh,
head.
good.
Yep.
Is it
okay.
gonna hurt?
Yep. Okay.
Ah!
Van Helsing hair in the gree-gree. All right, in the gree-gree. Van Helsing hair.
By
okay.
hair.
If it was for me, I was going to throw my hair in there.
Yep.
Okay. But oh, you know what?
You are.
Yeah, I am. Wait a minute. Okay. Ow, ow,
If I
ow,
have to
ow.
go through this crap, just in case you mess it up and it's
Okay.
a curse spell or
I
something.
had a piece earlier, but
You doing it again?
all right.
Ow. Ooh, that hurts.
Ow. Ow. Okay, no, I'm not cutting my hair off. Okay.
Love her.
All right, so you need half a white bean. Okay.
Where did they
And this
come
is
up
my
with
half
this?
a
Half
white
a white bean?
I don't know. And this spell is actually, this is an old gree-gree charm from the 1800s. Okay.
Okay.
And the thing about your gree-gree too, always have to have an odd amount in it. Okay. No
Yes.
even amounts.
No.
All right. You need more than 3, but less than 13. Okay. This one, it had 9 items, but because we threw Van Helsing's hair in there, now we're going to have 11. Okay. And then we have.
have
Okay. I
11?
think that's everything. Oh no.
No. It's only 10, right? I thought we
Nope.
shot one.
We need a St. Benedict medal.
There you go.
Okay. Which Van Helsing bought this for me. Okay.
And that's what you do to it. Throw it in with the
St.
moldy
Benedict
bread.
medal. Well, it's not going to stay in there forever. Okay, and the last thing, this is the thing that I need to throw in. I found a penny on the floor in the conference room tonight, and I find this a lot before our shows, and that's from Emily. So, our old friend Emily.
Yep.
Okay? All right. So that's all our ingredients. We're going to tie this up in a bag with a leather
Oh, this is getting exciting.
with a leather strap. Okay?
Yep.
All right. And that is our gree-gree. And you can wear this gree-gree.
Excuse me?
You
I'm not
can
wearing-
wear it.
I'm not wearing moldy bread. I'm sorry.
You can wear it,
Yeah?
or you can hang it from your doorway.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's what I was thinking.
All right. So now I've tied it with my leather strap. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
There
There's
you
our
go.
gree-gree bag.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! That's our good luck gree-gree bag.
Woohoo!
All right.
Big
And that
big
is
round
going to
of applause
bring.
for
Thank you.
For Marie
Thank you.
Bombshell LeVeaux.
Thank you. Thank you. And thank you, Marie LeVeaux, for inspiring me. I need to blow that out because, yes, we still get nervous here anyways. Okay, so that's our gree-gree bag. I'm going to leave that right there.
Okay.
And we can leave our altar set up, I guess we could,
I guess we
if we
could.
wanted to.
I guess we could.
Or I could put it out of the way.
Oh,
Okay.
no, leave it out there. It's kind of cool.
All right, so that is our altar, and that is our gree-gree bag. And,
That was amazing.
okay, so I hope you all enjoyed that spell.
Oh, wait a minute.
Not a
There's
witch.
a little bit more to this.
What? There's more?
Didn't you say there was more?
Nope, that was all. That was all.
What
as-
happened to the
Oh,
special
wait,
lecture?
wait.
Wait a minute here.
You're supposed to soak the gree-gree bag every Friday night.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you need to soak your gree-gree in rum.
I always do that.
Okay.
Yeah. I have the happiest gree-gree.
So since it's not Friday, we can't soak it yet.
Yep.
I brought this just solely, okay, solely for demonstration purposes.
There you go.
Okay.
That's what
All
I
right.
was
Has a
thinking.
cork in it, and we're not supposed to have it here. Shh! Don't tell the school I brought it. Okay. All right. So that is our
And
gree-gree.
it may or may not be real rum.
That's right. It's just an amber colored
Amber color.
liquid.
Right.
All right.
All right.
So on that note, we've done our
You
we've
don't
done our
have to do
gree-gree.
no canting or anything?
No chanting. We're not going to do any chanting.
Well, that's no fun.
And
I think we should chant.
well, we're going to do that later.
All right, fine.
We're going to do that later.
Fine.
Okay. All right. So I think that we should now perhaps move on to the next
next thing.
phase.
Right.
What's the next thing that we're going to do?
We actually have a guest in, right?
We do have a guest.
Yes.
We do have a guest.
Yeah.
We do.
And if that's if Freddie Scream didn't.
And yeah, I
Kill
hope
him.
not. I hope
Hopefully not. But if we, so without further ado, can we bring on? Wait, we should cut to something. Can we have a picture in there we can put up so we can do our famous switch here?
A picture?
Yeah, on the screen, so we
Picture
can
of
bring
you.
our.
Well, we can look at you for a minute, or we
All
can
right, let's look at me.
my beautiful
oh,
face.
No, look at her.
Either-
She's much better for.
Here I am.
Okay. All right. So
Is my hat okay?
come on out.
My hat all right?
Yeah, you look
Okay.
fine. Yeah. you
All right.
look
Is
good.
it good? Should I do it the other way?
Yeah.
Okay. We're good. All right.
Awesome.
We're ready, and we'd like to introduce our guest now.
Wait a minute. Is he mic'd up yet?
Wait. He has to be mic'd. I'm sorry. So you are really going to enjoy our guest. Are you ready? Are you ready, guest?
I am ready.
Okay, we're ready. All right. Poof. We can't see him.
Can't see him. He's not here.
I think he can on the big screen.
He disappeared.
Welcome, Nathan Mayer. Yay!
Thank you. Thank you.
Guten Tagen, or Morgen, or whatever.
Our favorite horror movie expert is joining us this evening.
Yeah, we want to thank you, Nathan, for so much for coming here, and of course, bringing us popcorn.
Yay! Okay.
So one thing
All right.
we love Nathan for. He always brings us popcorn.
Yep. Okay.
And, I mean, what's good of a horror, a movie critic without popcorn?
That's right.
Right.
He comes prepared. So Nate, what are you going to tell us about?
This evening, we're going to have a tribute montage of such to Wes Craven,
montage. Oh, I love it when you speak French.
who passed away this past August.
Oh, wow, that's
Who did?
right.
And since he did so
Wes
many horror
Craven.
movies or films, I thought it would be suitable for a Halloween special.
I think it's a
Awesome.
great idea,
That's
Nathan. Once
perfect.
again, you've outdone yourself.
Yes.
So is this the part where I read?
Yes.
Okay. So I take off my.
He's
look
going to
at-
take off
Look at
his
Ann, so you
crazy
don't see
green
me.
goggles.
Look at Ann, so you don't see me.
Look at me. Oh, he's looking at Nate.
Oh, that's fine. Oh, not me. Am I gone?
You're
Yes.
gone.
Okay.
You're gone.
All right.
Hi. I'm back again.
All right, so here we go. Wes Craven was an American film director, writer, and producer, and actor. Known for his work in horror films, particularly slasher films.
Aha.
Some of his other films include People Under the Stairs, Vampire in Brooklyn.
Yes. Yes.
Some of the other ones. Wes Earl Craven, that's his middle name in case you were wondering,
Okay.
was born on August 2nd, 1939 in Cleveland, Ohio, to Carolyn and Paul Eugene Craven, and was raised in a strict Baptist family. Craven earned his degree in English, psychology, philosophy, and writing. What are you doing?
Just keep reading.
He briefly taught at both high school and college levels. Craven was a bird watcher.
Oh.
In 2010, he joined the Audubon, California's Board of Directors. His famous films include Night of the Living Dead, circa 1968. Virgin Spring, I don't remember that one, do you?
No.
No. It's been a long time for me.
I have a feeling it's not gonna be in the top
1960,
five.
yeah, and Red River. I thought that was
Awesome.
John Wayne. All right, whatever. So, anyways, is that where I stop reading?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you for reading his favorite films.
Oh, thank you. It was my pleasure, Mr. Nathan. Oh, you
All
need
right.
that? Okay.
So, back to Nate. All right.
In 1977, Wes Craven won the Critics Award at the Fantasy and Horror Stiges Spain Film Festival for the runner-up to my 10 best Wes Craven films, or number 11, The Hills Have Eyes, that was made in 1977. Craven's works tend to share a common exploration of the nature of reality, like a man who cannot distinguish between nightmarish visions and reality, like
Who's that song?
number 10 on the list, The Serpent and the Rainbow, made in 1987. Craven's first feature film as director was number 9, The Last House on the Left, in 1972. Craven directed and had a cameo in all 4 films in the Scream film series, with the 4th being his last before he died, and co-created the Ghostface character,
Ah.
which leads us to number 8, Scream 2, made in 1997. The next film on our list is not a horror film unless you have a fear of children learning to play the violin,
That's pretty scary. That's scary.
and
Scares me.
was his mother's favorite film. Do you know why, Anne or Ron?
No, why?
I didn't even know he had a mother.
He had a mother? No.
Because that's the only film she saw of his.
Oh.
Really? Oh.
Which brings us to number 7, Music of the Heart.
Was he in that one too?
No.
Oh.
He directed it in 1999, and it was about a music teacher that taught violin to kids in Harlem.
Oh.
And Meryl Streep got an Oscar nomination for playing the school teacher.
Aw.
He was best known for creating a Nightmare on Elm Street franchise featuring the Freddy Krueger character, directing the first installment, and on number 6 on the list, Wes Craven's New Nightmare, aka Nightmare on Elm Street 7, in 1994. And co-writing A Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors, with Bruce Wagner, which is number 5 on my list, made in 1987. It has a workable plot, ingenious dream sequences, and creepy score. It's about survivors of undead serial killer Freddy Krueger, who stalks his victims in their dreams and learn to take control of their dreams in order to fight back.
Aha.
Number 4 on the top 10 Wes Craven Best Films list is Red Eye, made in 2005. And it's a brisk economic thriller with solid performances and direction. It's about a woman who is kidnapped by a stranger on a routine flight, threatened by the potential murder of her father. She is pulled into a plot to assist her captor in offing a politician. Although
Would that be like Killing?
yes.
Okay.
Although known for his horror/thriller films, his second and final outside the genre comes in at number 3, Paris, je t'aime. In English, Paris, I Love You.
Ah.
It's
Speaking French again.
a-
Je t'aime.
Excited.
Isn't it
it's
Je t'aime?
a film with 20 or so short films in each shot in each section of Paris.
Ah.
And has delightful moments in the city of lights. And through the neighbors of Paris, love is revealed, imitated, sucked dry, and reinvented and awakened.
Suck dry sounds about right.
Yep.
The first one he was involved with, he
Sounds
acted in.
like my life.
A young backpacker who was played by Elijah Wood travels late at night
From The
and
Hobbit.
stumbles across a corpse played by Wes Craven.
Ooh.
And
Wait a minute, he played a corpse?
yes,
Oh,
of a
good role for you, Dan.
and a vampire is feeding on his corpse.
Oh!
Though initially frightened, he falls in love with her and cuts his wrist to attract her with his blood. And the wounds causes the backpacker to fall down the flight of stairs and strike his head against the pavement in potentially fatal injury.
Uh-oh.
But the vampiress reappears and feeds him with her own blood, turning him into a vampire
Oh, that's so sweet.
and allowing the two to begin a relationship.
Would you do that for me? No.
No.
And in the short film right after that, Wes Craven directed, it's called Père Lachaise. While visiting Père Lachaise Cemetery, a young woman breaks up with her fiancé, who is redeemed
Also on my bucket list.
by the aid of the ghost of Oscar Wilde. That young woman is played by Emily Mortimer, and she was in Scream 3, which brought her to the American film audiences.
Aha. Okay.
Okay, number 2, and runner-up to number 1 on the list is the original Scream, made in 1997. It's sly, witty, and unsurprisingly effective as a slasher film. It's about someone attempting to cope with her mother's death, Sidney Prescott, and her movie-obsessed friends are stalked by a murderer who seems to have a hard time letting go of the past. And number 1 on the list, Craven had a hand in launching Johnny Depp's career and by casting him in A Nightmare on Elm Street, made in 1984.
Aha.
And if you remember last year, that was in my film list last year.
There was, that's right.
All right.
It's an intelligent premise of horrifying visuals. Several people are hunted by a cruel serial killer who kills his victims in their dreams. When the survivors are trying to find the reason for being chosen, the murderer won't lose any chance to kill them as soon as they fall asleep.
Aha.
All right.
All right.
You are getting sleepy.
That. Oh, will you stop? Put that away. I'm so sorry I gave that to you.
I know it.
That was an awesome list. And
Sleepy.
just to finish up,
Sleep.
okay, on August 30th, 2015, Craven died of brain cancer at the age of 76 at his home in Los Angeles. Many actors paid tribute to him, including Neve Campbell, who played the primary protagonist in the Scream films. It's a good thing he didn't have you read these last 2 paragraphs, Ron.
Really?
Okay.
What are
He
you
was
saying,
a
Ann?
true innovator, from The Last House on the Left to A Nightmare on Elm Street to Scream. Wes was horrified and entertained millions for decades. His films have been and will continue to be touted as some of the greatest of the genre, and his crews and cast will continue to remember him as one of the best. And there he is. And Nate
Let's
did a
raise a glass.
stunning recreation
we're
of both those characters.
We're raising a glass for
And we're raising our glass to Wes Craven for
Wes-
scaring the crap out of us,
West
excuse me,
Eugene Clavering.
for all these years.
Whatever. To you,
All right.
Wes, wherever you
To
are.
you, Wes. All right.
And may your final sleep be not a nightmare, but a pleasant one.
There you go.
Right. R.I.P.
Thank you so much, Nate. We love having you come in and
So-
give us your top horror
But,
films.
I mean, you saw all these, right? Wes Craven ones.
The ones on the list I've
Yeah,
seen.
you've seen them all, right? So, what one, I mean, you got them as list as far as your favorites. Which one really scared the bejeebus out of you?
At the time, I was reading the Demonologist book, and Paranormal State was on, and they were doing demon stuff on that show. And I was reading more into it with the Demonologist by Ed and Lorraine Warren. And reading those books, I tried to picture myself in one of the Nightmare on Elm Streets. I was watching the third one, which happens to be the fan favorite out of the series. I was scared because I was trying to put reality into that film, and once you do that in a film, it's very scary.
It's never the same.
It's never the same.
It's never the same.
And I think we had a question.
We did have a question.
We did?
Do you have a question in the chat room? It
Or did we
disappeared,
have?
and I'm sorry. John has a question for Nathan, and he said, what is your opinion on original movie versus the remake of horror movies?
Oh, that's a
The
good
original
question.
versus the remake.
Yeah, like for instance, The Thing, original black and white version versus, what's his name's, who redid The Thing?
John Carpenter.
Carpenter.
Russ says John Carpenter.
Yeah, so I mean, stuff like that. I mean, what do you like, the original or you like the new?
John Carpenter, also a very creepy,
He's
scary
cool.
guy.
Yeah,
Yes.
I like him.
I understand that they want to update it so people who haven't seen the original get a modern take on it, but usually the original is better. Even though the special effects might not be as great or just bad.
Right, right. Yeah, I get
But-
that, yeah.
But I think usually the original is the better out of the two.
I would always have to agree with that. My favorite horror flick, and it's not really,
Yeah,
I
what
don't
is your
know
favorite
if
horror
I'd
flick?
call it in the horror genre,
Genre.
The Haunting.
Don't speak French.
Okay, 1963, The Haunting, my all-time favorite. It's more suspense. But it's terrifying. And Julie Christie was in the original, and it was just they redid it, and it stunk. It stunk, and it could not do justice at all to the original movie. So that's my favorite. That's
See,
my
I actually
favorite.
don't like horror,
I don't like, and as a Walking Dead,
especially slasher movies.
as
So
a
much
Walking
slasher.
Dead fan, this is really strange for me to say, but I don't like a blood and guts horror movie.
Yeah, me neither.
Go figure.
I
I'd
know.
rather have that element of suspense.
I mean, I like some cool
Any
movies,
day of the
but
week.
you know, yeah, just for the sake of chopping people up, I'll
yeah.
pass a chainsaw massacre and all that. Yeah.
But I think we do have
Besides
to
that,
move.
you know what?
Yep.
The people are just stupid in it anyways.
Well, yeah. Don't go in. Don't go in the house. Don't go. Run.
Don't break up. Don't
just-
separate.
Just whatever. So I do think we have to move
Put some
on.
clothes on.
If we want to fit in the last thing that we want to
All
entertain our people
What
with
is
tonight.
the clock say in the wall?
The clock says 7:48.
All right, so we do
need
got to move along.
Nate, thank you so much.
Thank you for joining us here
We're-
today at
we're-
the Kabbalah Fest,
Yes.
Fright
Thank you.
Night, whatever
Thank you
it
so
is.
much.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for having me, asking me to
pleasure.
participate.
Our monster is talking. Our ghost is just talking.
Yeah, whatever. All
It's
right.
just like
He
you.
was saying goodbye to me. Goodbye,
right.
ghost.
So moving right
Thank
along.
you, Nate.
Thank you, Nate.
All right, so we're gonna take this magical table and just pull that chair back on. We're gonna take our magical
Don't forget I'm wired.
table. I know. Just pull this chair back out of the way, and we're gonna scoot our magical table. Hopefully, if it rolls, okay. We're gonna scoot
doing
that
this by
out of our
ourselves?
way. Yeah. Where's our crew? Hello.
What's the crew? What the hell's up with that?
All right. Okay. So our table is gone.
Ooh,
We're going
Ooh.
to
ooh,
now
ooh.
regale you. Okay.
Uh-oh, look at I'm stretched
Uh-oh.
to the limits.
Uh-oh.
Am I still connected? Yeah.
I think
okay.
you're still connected.
All right, so
okay.
pull this out.
So we're going to pull our table forward here.
So we might need some camera adjustment.
Always a class act. We're always a class
We
act.
might
aren't we?
need some camera adjustment. So we good?
All right.
All right.
So
So what we have here is something that I recently acquired. When Steve Parsons came over here this past September, we went to Salem. We came across this
Lost my hat again.
curiosity shop where they have like coffins and body parts and religious items and all kinds of weird, strange stuff. But
Because God knows we're not weird or strange
no,
in any
none
way,
of us.
shape, or
We're
form. No.
definitely mainstream.
Okay.
So, anyways, they had this game here, which is called the Kabbalah, and the Kabbalah
The
was
Kabbalah box is green, so it's keying out. So whatever.
whatever. So Kabbalah, let me put it down or whatever. I don't know. It's the Kabbalah. So it's was made in 1967 by Transogram, and they were selling it in the shop for $250.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
A bargain.
Yeah.
A bargain.
But so being cheap as I am, I didn't buy it. But
hope not.
I did track it down on eBay, and I picked this one up for a mere $43.
Oh, see, we love a sale.
Okay.
We love a
So
sale,
I don't know
don't
if
we?
we can get a camera to tilt down. Can we do that? Like,
I don't know.
okay.
We didn't think
That's
about
all right.
that.
That's fine. All right, we need a wide shot. So
Yeah, we're just trying to get the. Russ is just going to get the Kabbalah on the screen for us in a
all right,
moment.
so that'd be cool.
Okay, keep talking.
Yep. So don't move it too much so that he can key in on it.
Okay.
All right. So, anyways, there we go. Oh, that's a great shot.
There we go.
Yeah.
Want me to just tilt it a little bit?
No, that's fine. You don't
See,
have to
now you
tilt
see
it.
the eyeball.
The Eye of Zohan.
There you go.
It's the Eye of Zohan.
The eye of Zohan.
Yeah, the Eye of Zohan.
Okay. All right.
So how this works, which is pretty cool, because it's actually a spirit board.
Okay.
You know, a Ouija board.
A Ouija board.
of course, is the Parker brothers' name. So, and Hasbro has it now. But it has these two little solar projectors on the side, where the participants and myself
Okay.
are going to talk to this wonderful spirit board. It has 3 astral planes. It has the regular Ouija type with the letters and numbers and stuff all the way in around the inside. Whoop, don't tip it over.
I know. I'm just going to tip it a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so this is that. And then on the outside, on the middle rim, is the tarot cards. And the very far outside is the astrology.
Okay.
So we're going to do a couple of them today. So, Anne, we decided that you would ask the questions.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So it also has this lovely marble that you put in a little track here.
Ooh. Oh.
The one thing we didn't
there
want.
it goes.
Help!
Wait, one of our crew members will fetch this for us.
Thank you
Sam.
there. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sam. All right.
All right, so we put
Okay.
this
We
thing
need
on
to keep
here.
this level.
Get your hands off it.
Okay.
Put it on the top. Don't put them on the bottom.
Okay.
Don't
All
cheat.
right.
All right, you got them?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So, believe it or not, this lovely Kabbalah comes with a chant, and it's an
Oh, boy.
important part of the game.
All right.
And so, you ready for the chat?
I'm-
Hey, wait a minute,
I
wait a
am-
minute. First of all, do you have your question?
Yes, I have my first question.
You have to say it out loud. You know that.
Okay.
Okay.
Right now?
So, no, we're
No.
going to say the chant,
Okay.
and then you're going to say the question.
Okay.
Are we ready?
I'm ready.
Anne, are you ready?
I am ready.
Ron, are you ready? I
Ron,
am
are you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Audience, are you ready?
We're ready.
Okay. So here we go. Ready?
All right.
Yeah.
Pax, sax,
Sarax.
Hola, Noa,
Nostra. Go ahead.
Okay. Our question is there anyone here this evening who would like to give us a message?
Okay, you close your eyes. Your eye closed.
Okay, my eyes are closed.
Okay. So we have an E.
E. Okay. Got a letter over there? Nope.
Almost. Looks like an L.
L.
An E, an L.
K.
No,
Whoop.
it's still moving. Calm down. Calm
Sorry.
Down. Until it's
Only got
settled.
like 5 minutes left.
It is what it is. All right, do you want to kill it?
K.
Okay.
Elk. There's an elk here who'd like to speak with us this evening. But I don't know. How much time have we got left there, guys? 3 minutes.
All right, so
Okay.
all right, so we'll skip that. So we'll go right into part 2, which is the tarot cards, and so once again we got to say our chant, right?
Okay.
Ready?
All right.
Pax, sax, serax,
Serax,
hola, noahs, nostra.
Nostra.
All right, what's happening?
I think my marble is stuck. That's what I think.
Was it really?
It's on.
Okay, that's it.
Okay, it's not going anywhere.
All right.
All right, so this one right here.
Yep. Oh, it went right back
Now
there.
Ron's going to read my tarot cards.
Now I need my glasses,
This is
guys.
always really, really scary.
My glasses. Which,
Oh, yeah. Ron needs his glasses.
Oh.
All right, I'm just going to hold this
Thank
little I'm
you.
going to put that little marble right where the
Yeah,
tarot
that's fine.
is,
Okay.
so it doesn't run away.
All right. This is very good.
Good.
It says, you will achieve success in all undertakings.
Awesome. Yay.
Travel is possible.
Travel.
Road trip.
Road trip. All right, we got to wrap this up.
All right.
As much fun as the Kabbalah has been, I think we have to wrap it up. So we can go back to our regular wide shot if you'd like to adjust the camera. Anybody? Oh, wait. Who is this behind me?
I don't see
Is there
anybody.
somebody behind me again?
I don't see anybody.
Oh, no.
First
right.
break in TV. Welcome to prime time.
Ah!
This is so cheesy.
It's very cheesy. We're always very cheesy.
Anyways, thank
Oh.
you so much. We pretty much done, or is it?
I would just like to say one thing.
Yeah.
I want to wish my very good friend, Elizabeth Russell, a very happy 50th birthday. It is a little belated, but
Really?
heading to Walker Stalker Con this weekend with her to celebrate her 50th birthday. And I
Cool.
just wanted to give her a shout out and tell her that I love her and she's fabulous and 50. Okay?
All right. So
All
I'm
right.
giving it a shout out too. To heck with that. I want to give a shout out to my good friend Leslie Martin, whose birthday was yesterday.
Yes? Yeah.
And so we want to say happy birthday, Leslie, and we'll have to have her on the show again because she might do it good with this.
Well, it might be better than us.
Yeah, that's for
So,
sure. Anyway.
at any rate, thank you all for listening. Have a wonderful Halloween,
Yeah.
and we will see you again next
Bravo.
time on Ghost Chronicles Next Generation.
If we're still around.
From ghoulies to ghosties, long-leggedy beasties, and things that go bump in the night. Deliver us, good Lord.